nice, better than I thought. I came from a school where I felt really at home and really happy, and I came here to get my engineering degree, which wasn't offered at my previous college, and I love Alabama football, so it worked out in my advantage. You'll find that it'll be one specific professor that will make it just so much better your life during the semester. If you're having a terrible semester and you just have terrible professors, there's always that ray of hope of one that makes it all make sense. And this semester, my professor who does that for me, her name is Tao Chin Ye, and she's not from here. She is my macroeconomics professor, and she's fabulous. She understands that it's sometimes hard for students to understand people from other countries who've come here to teach, and she speaks real slow and is understanding and goes the extra mile. I've had certain professors who just make me really angry sometimes because you can't find in what they're saying what's important, and it makes it ridiculously difficult to study for something if you don't understand its prevalence to what you're talking about. So there's good times and there's bad times, but that's to be expected with any school. I just changed my majors from electrical engineering to healthcare management, and while I was doing electrical engineering, there was an electrical engineering basically club, and the good thing about that, and also there was a women's club, and the good thing about that is in the engineering profession there aren't a lot of women. So when you have somebody who puts this group together of people who all think the same way that you do and are in the same boat as you are, you feel a little bit more comfortable. And I do think that Alabama did a good job with that there's so many groups that if you have a problem with anything, there's some way to find somebody to help you. I'm an off-campus student. I live in an apartment complex very close to the campus, about 2-minute drive, not even. And
can you name the complex for us so that one can stay at the same place?
Yeah, it's called Willow Wick Apartments, WYKE, Willow Wick. And the reason it's great is because it's cheap, it's really close to campus. I'm literally surrounded by food places. I can walk to TCBY, which is very good. And the reason I had to live off campus was for two reasons. One, it was financially better for me. The apartment is like $545 a month for a 2-bedroom, 1.5-bath place. But also because when we had freshmen come in, they told all the upperclassmen that you have to move out unless you absolutely have to, or you're on scholarship or something like that, you have to move out. So the problem with that is now you have this flood of freshmen coming in and putting all the upperclassmen in a really tight position because you're strapped. And sometimes you'll get apartment complexes that are bad and ones that are good, and I just would suggest doing your best to find somebody who's lived somewhere or that has great recommendations, and Willow Wick is a good one. The good thing about the nightlife here is it's really condensed. There's one specific place you can go. I'm more of an eater myself. I like going out to nice restaurants and eating great food and really taking a load off, because you'll find college is not as easy as everybody thinks, and studying does not come simple. And something like that's more my type. But I've gone to a couple shows down here where a couple of bands have come in, or gone to a birthday or something of such, and it's been great because since this is such a big football college, they have lots of areas that you can park and maneuver well around the campus, so it's not difficult to not only find one place that you like and go there repeatedly, but it's easy to actually get there. So when it comes to food and dining and going out and all that stuff, I personally like it because it seems like there's a good division between when it's time to play and when it's time to work. Since I'm a commuter, I'm a little bit biased because previous semesters they had distinct parking spots set up where you can have, if you're a commuter, you park in all red spots. Any red spot is good, and likewise for any other division. But they set it up now to try to cut back on-campus traffic. They set up this new bus transit system. Now, while it is great in theory and sometimes it saves the day, I find myself just, if I had to do a toss-up, should I get on the bus, should I walk? I will walk. And the reason it doesn't work is because you don't know where the bus is at any time. So you can either sit there and be like, yes, I'll wait 20 minutes for the stupid bus to show up and take me to class, or I can walk 10 and be there on time. And so there's pluses and minuses, but at this point, I'm parked way over yonder, about 15-minute walk from here, and if I plan appropriately, leave 30 minutes prior, and I can usually make it to class on time. You shouldn't have a problem unless you're walking all the way from, I don't know, Tutwiler, which is over there, to Comer, which is on the other side. Then you're kind of hauling it, but other than that, you're okay. My biggest advice to anybody who's going to become a student in general, not just at Alabama, because I'm finding that Alabama college is still very difficult, is study. And when I say study, I mean learn how you need to study. Okay, there you got that shot of the grass.
No, you're studying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is how you study, with coffee.
With coffee.
And people in your face with cameras.
Yes, daily occurrence, every day.
Superstar.
Yeah, if you don't learn to study, I didn't need to learn how to study. In high school, I passed flying colors, and I didn't have to take a time out of my day to learn anything really. But here, you will get blindsided if you do not know how to study, because if you're in a class and you try your hardest and just nothing is clicking, there are ways you can get around it. You can study with individuals. There's a great study help place down here called the Center for Teaching and Learning. It's absolutely free. You just sign up for a time that you want to meet with a tutor, and these are student tutors who have taken these classes before and know these professors and what they're going to talk to you about and test you about. And you can go there as much as you want, and they'll help you out with everything you could possibly need. And that's my biggest advice: learn how to study, because if you don't, you'll have a terrible, miserable time.